Hi again, everyone. It's Linda again. I just remembered I have never shown you all Danny in all of his glory. Again, Jackie Ortiz is the one that painted him for me, and she just did such an awesome job. I just can't get over how real he looks. It's funny because I have to keep undressing him and looking at him because he looks so real. And you know, I worked in the newborn nurseries and the neonatal intensive care when I was younger, and I was able to work as a nurse, and I'm an LPN, but I no longer work. I'm disabled now. But anyway, after seeing and working with all those babies in the nurseries, I can't begin to tell you how realistic this baby looks. Jackie truly has done an awesome job on this baby. He is so beautiful. You can see, well, first off, you can see all the mottling on his head and the little veins, and they're like just under the skin. They're not real obvious, but you can see them barely there, which is the way it should be. Even on his little arms, you can see them, but they're not stark. They're not obvious. They're just right. There's some coming down here, and there's one that comes down to his belly button. He just looks so awesome. Now, I won't show you his little boy parts, but all the way down his belly and his little belly button. I guess this is a better view. This is the way I should show it. But isn't he just gorgeous? It's unbelievable. It really is. And his little arms and his hands. And this baby is just perfect in the way that, you know, he's jointed. His arms are still floppy. His torso is very, very soft. But as you can imagine, it doesn't bend or flex like a cloth torso. But still, the realism of having this torso makes up for the fact that he's not as floppy. His head does flex really good for having a vinyl torso. And his legs, you know, this sculpt has a cloth body inside of the torso. And his legs are very floppy and posable. Look at the coloring on that foot. And the veining in his legs, it's there, and I just can't get over how you can barely see it, but you know it's there. And it's so, so realistic. See this little baby foot? His little knees. I just can't get over, and I know that Stephanie paints just as beautifully, and someday I'm going to have a Stephanie baby too. Isn't that beautiful? And the coloring on his face, he's got blue undertones all in here, like a baby should. He has blue undertones practically everywhere, like a newborn would have. I love the little tiny fingernails that are, whoops, this camera doesn't zoom in well. The fingernails that you can just barely see, and the little hands, the little blush knuckles on his hands and on his fingers. He's just so gorgeous. And I am enjoying this baby probably more than I've ever enjoyed any of my reborns. He's just so very perfect. He just needs a little bit of hair, but I'm going to do that. As soon as I can order some Slumberland mohair, that's what I want to use. Nothing but the best for this little guy. And he'll have some little tiny wispy eyelashes too. And he has little eyebrows. You can barely see them, but they're there. They look like baby fuzz. Yep. So, okay, well, I'm going to put some clothes on him, and then I'll come back and show you his outfit. All right. Bye-bye.